have a terrible headache and you're experiencing visual disturbances. Is it like flashes of light or more like a dimming feeling?
Is one worse than the other?
Definitely.
Which one?
Which one do you have?
Both. I don't want to die.
Oh, we'll try not to let you die, but it might be pretty expensive.
We'll start with a simple blood test.
I'll do that.
That's okay, I've got it. I do about 100 of these a day. You won't feel a thing.
It's true, she's terrific. I'm not very good at all, but if I do it, we can charge you more, and the hospital earns more, I earn more, and everyone's happy. Try to stay still. Let's run a chem lab, urinalysis, and a cervical spine x-ray.
That sounds expensive.
It depends where you are. Our cervical x-ray will cost you $2,100 in Kodiak, Alaska, but only $200 in La Mesa, Texas.
Why?
Sorry. States regulate healthcare, not Washington. Creates that rich tapestry that makes America great.
But we can do it for $500.
Seems like a lot of tests.
Ow! Shh, it is. But we don't want you to sue us when you find out that we missed your brain tumor.
I have a brain tumor?
We'll do a functional MRI and a PET scan, and let's get this with and without GAD.
What's GAD?
It's a dye we put in your veins for contrast, so that means we'll do the procedure twice, no worries.
Do I have to pay twice?
Yes. You know, this would be so much cheaper in Belgium or Argentina or South Africa. You know what they say, for the price of a colonoscopy in the US, you can fly to Switzerland, rent a chalet, ski for a week, and get a colonoscopy. We're gonna play something soothing so you can relax.
Do you want light jazz, soft rock, or the history of U.S. healthcare?
Light jazz?
It's stuck on Channel 3.
The history of U.S. healthcare, good choice.
Hello, and welcome to my podcast entitled Why Is My Hospital Stay So Expensive? In the old days, people mostly went to hospital to die. There wasn't much you could do for them. But as medicine got better, people started going to hospitals to get well, and that cost money. So the hospitals set up funds where you could get treatment in exchange for a monthly fee. Out of that involved the first hospital insurance. Soon employers and unions started offering health insurance too. During World War II, factories needed workers for the war effort, and they competed for them by offering health insurance. Getting private insurance through the workplace became an American tradition. Throughout the 20th century, the rest of the industrialized world was moving in the opposite direction, towards government-run national health insurance. Why did America not adopt a system that would have covered everybody? Well, the insurance companies fought it because they'd be losing money, and the doctors fought it because they would lose money and independence. And a lot of Americans just didn't trust the federal government to run their health care. When Harry Truman tried to bring in national health insurance, the newspapers called it communism. Finally, in 1965, the Johnson administration did establish two government programs, Medicare for the elderly and Medicaid for the poor and destitute. Everyone else had to scramble for private insurance. The system we ended up with was enormously complicated because every insurance plan was different, and it left millions uninsured or in danger of bankruptcy when their insurance runs out. In 1974, Richard Nixon tried to change this. He proposed a comprehensive health insurance reform plan that was rejected. 40 years later, a very similar plan was passed, the Affordable Care Act. Will it survive? Will it be embraced by the American public? Who knows? Why don't you just lie back and enjoy the most expensive healthcare system in the world?
What are all these codes? I don't know what this means.
No one does.
Let me show you something. Come on. These folks are all working on your bill.
Just mine?
There's so many types of insurance and so many different types of insurance benefits. We had to hire thousands of coders.
Who pays for all this?
No, we all do.
Let's say your insurance company charges you too much or disputes your claim. Now, you can dispute that. Hospitals and insurance companies hire even more people to deal with the disputes, and it all works its way into your bill.
Healthcare is so expensive because people have to challenge it because it's so expensive?
You got it. Hey, Ms. Insurance.
Hey.
We were just talking about you.
Hey, what's up, guy?
Oh, no. Who let him in?
This is Mr. Pharmaceutical.
He's another reason all this is so expensive.
We need to talk. No, don't get all cozy with him. She's not your friend. I'm your friend. You want a great new drug? You want a great new drug? Huh? Try and get her to approve it.
You can't even afford what this guy is pushing.
Intervention!
I don't want you to think of this as an intervention. It's more like a group of people sitting in a semicircle sharing their feelings. Who would like to start?
I would.
Go ahead, Mr. Pharmaceutical.
She's always saying big pharma in this real disdainful tone. I mean, she clearly has no idea what it is I do. I foster innovation. I bring new products to market. I mean, do you have any idea how much I spend each year in research and development just so he can feel better?
What does this even have to do with him? I am the scapegoat here. Everyone hates me. Your premiums are too high. Your copays are too high.
I don't sound like that.
Maybe that's what she hears. Miss Insurance, do you feel people are always blaming you? Did your mother blame you for her unhappiness?
What? No. Look, I have to pay lobbyists to lobby senators and congresspeople.
And lobbyists are so expensive.
There's some common ground.
He refuses to allow cheaper, more generic
go again.
versions
You know,
of
I'm
his
not gonna
drugs
do- I'm
to
not
be
gonna do this.
sold.
I'm not gonna do this. I'm not
Everything
gonna do
has to
this.
have a patent.
Why does everything have to have a patent?
Because otherwise everyone will copy me and drive the price down. I'm sorry, that's inappropriate.
You need to feel special. When you were growing up, your brother was the special one, right?
Look, why don't you ask her? Was she so needlessly complicated?
Say it to her.
Why are you so needlessly complicated? Why do you have so many different plans with different coverage? You know what I think? I think it's to exasperate people so they stop making claims against you.
Yes, it is.
Oh.
Why can't you charge one price for the whole procedure instead of for every blood test and an aspirin? Why can't hospitals list their prices, and why isn't there price control like there are in other countries?
I'm sorry. We're out of time.
Now, where were we?
I was paying my bill.
Medicaid? No. Medicare? No. Oh, good thing you have insurance. Oh, this expired. You did pay your premium. I'm sorry.
What? But you haven't even diagnosed me.
Oh, hey, great news. The MRI shows that it's just a migraine headache.
No.
Do you want an ice pack?
I can't afford it.
Yeah, there's another one down in reception.
You have a terrible headache and you're experiencing visual disturbances.
Let's run a chem lab, urinalysis.
Functional MRI and a PET scan.
I don't want to die.
Oh, we'll try not to let you die, but...